Evan, you should make a beginner's workout routine in the gym. Sounds like an idea. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to your average gent. My name is Evan. I know some of you want to start going to the gym. You want to start looking better and lead a healthier lifestyle. But you keep thinking to yourself, gym is so intimidating. There are so many equipments. Where do I even start? In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what I did when I first started working out. And at the end of the day, you can decide for yourself if you want to do the same. There are tons of training programs out there, but by far one of the most popular one, which is also the one that I followed, is the one that is called the StrongLift 5x5. The StrongLift 5x5 training program is a very simple training program with only 5 compound exercises every week. The squat, bench press, deadlift, overhead press, and bend over row. It is a 3 times a week training program with 2 different workout routines alternated between each workout with a rest day in between for you to recover from your workout. The first routine, routine A, has 3 exercises: the barbell squat, the bench press, and the bend over barbell row. The second routine, routine B, also has 3 exercises. Again, the squat, the overhead press, and the deadlift. Each exercise consists of 5 sets of 5 repetitions or reps, except for the deadlift, which is 1 set of 5 reps. The deadlift is an exercise that is the easiest to go wrong with the form, so it is really important to train in a lighter weight and lower intensity at the start to get your form right, which basically means keeping your upper and your lower back straight at all times. None of the sets are taken to failure because this is not a bodybuilding program. It is designed to increase your strength at a lower rep range. Now you might be thinking, okay, so every exercise is 5 sets of 5 reps, but how do I know how much weight I should lift for all my sets? Of course, it is different for different people, but it doesn't matter that much for your first workout session. Just choose a weight that you can comfortably lift for 5 reps and repeat it for 5 sets. The key is to perform all the exercises in perfect form. You can easily find videos on what is the right form for each of the exercises. With proper form, your goal is to increase the weight you lift by 2.5 kg or 5 pounds each subsequent workout for as long as you can. Do know that you only increase the weight when you can perform 5 repetitions in the perfect form for all your sets. So a 2 weeks training cycle looks something like this. For week 1, Monday, routine A, Wednesday, routine B, Friday, back to routine A. For week 2, Monday, you go back to routine B, Wednesday, routine A, and Friday, routine B again. But of course, depending on your schedule, you may want to do it on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays instead. And that is about it. This training program essentially uses progressive overload to increase your strength, thereby building more muscles. You might ask, so why is this program so good for beginners? Firstly, it's super simple. You only need to learn how to do 5 exercises, and all of these 5 exercises are compound exercises, which means that you are working on multiple muscle groups when you are performing each of the exercises. And when you are a beginner, it is the most efficient way to train your body, and it saves a lot of time. So you don't have to jump straight into working out 5 or 6 days a week. For this training program, you only need to train 3 times a week, and each time about 1 hour. Although this is a more strength-focused training program, and if your goal is just to gain more muscle and look more buff, this is still a very great training program because all these compound movements are your bread and butter no matter what your goal is. And you will definitely build a very strong foundation with this approach. So if you are a beginner, stick to this program for about 12 weeks or 3 months, and after that you might be finding it harder and harder to increase the weights, and you might even find that you are hitting a plateau. And this is also the time when you decide what your goal is, if it is to gain more strength or it is to gain more muscle. If your goal is to gain more strength, you eventually have to adopt a new training program which focuses on lower reps and higher intensity. And if your goal is to gain more muscle, you will have to adopt a new training program which emphasizes on higher reps and higher volume. Before I end this video, I want to stress and emphasize again that the most important part of your training is to maintain the right form. Make sure to perform all these exercises in the correct form to prevent any injuries. Do not under any circumstances to let your ego take over and compromise on your form in order to lift more weights. If you find that you're not able to increase the weight that you are lifting, stick to your previous weight instead or even decrease the weight. Never compromise on your form. It might be because you did not have enough rest or simply you did not consume enough calories to give you the energy. Nutrition and rest are also super important when it comes to training. I will link in the description below the StrongLift 5x5 training program, which goes into more details about the training program. It shows you what is the correct form for each of the exercises and also what kind of nutrition and rest you should be getting. So be sure to check it out. And that is it for this week's...
That's it for this week's video.
If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and as always, I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I think that should be legit. Yeah, that should be legit.